Thank you, Lieutenant Corlett. First of all, I'd like to extend my very best wishes to Simon Coveney, who has announced that he will not run in the next general election. And the reason I'm doing so in this debate is that I knew Simon as an MEP, and subsequently when he chaired the European Agricultural Council during the CAP negotiations in 2014. That was certainly a critical time for the future of the CAP, and while I did not agree with Simon on the share out of basic payments to farmers, nonetheless his influence was so powerful that in Brussels the model became known as the Irish model. And then subsequently he was Minister for Foreign Affairs during Brexit, and again looking at the negotiations and the entire Brexit process from Brussels, it was very obvious to me that his competence, his grasp of detail and, in my opinion, his statesmanlike approach played a very significant role in advancing Ireland's interests during the entire process. So I wish him well. Now, coming back to the Council conclusions from June 27th, I can only give a very brief commentary on the Council statement, and I'm just going to hone in, as it were, on two issues. Their comments on Ukraine and on Gaza. I have to say, I was personally very disappointed at the completely unbalanced commentary from the Council on Ukraine and Gaza. It was seriously unbalanced and therefore unjust. If you just read through it, they start off by saying they will support Ukraine and then that they strongly condemn the recent escalation of hostilities by Russia. That's fine. They then rightly express their deep concern about the fate of Ukrainian children unlawfully deported to Belarus and Russia. All of that is fine. But then come to their statements on Gaza, on the Middle East. And they say, who does it condemn? It says they condemn, reiterates its strongest condemnation of the brutal terrorist attacks conducted by Hamas against Israel. That's fine. And then it goes on to express full solidarity and support for Israel and says, in exercising its right to defend itself, Israel must fully comply with its obligations under international law. There's absolutely no balance here. It never says that Israel has flouted international humanitarian law. It doesn't condemn the bombing of any one of the 29 hospitals in Gaza. It doesn't condemn the fact that 84% of health facilities have been destroyed. Its language around Israel is neutral. It talks about the things that are happening, but it never associates them with Israel. You would think that there was somebody else involved in the conflict in Gaza. And again, if you look where it goes to on Article 19, it says it deplores all loss of civilian life, and it talks about casualties and children, etc., and the fact that there's insufficient entry of aid into Gaza. But no mention about who's responsible. It says we need more aid in Gaza, but it doesn't call on Israel to allow the aid in. Look, I could continue. There's too much of it there. It's really unbalanced, Minister, and I'm disappointed with it.
Thank you.